I am over 1,000 miles away from home right now, fishing the complete other side of the country. I hopped on a plane yesterday, and now we're in Kansas City, Missouri. The goal for today's video is to catch a new species of fish and answer one specific question, and that is, what kind of fish are there 1,000 miles away from where I live? We got a little creek behind us here, and we're gonna be throwing a couple things around here. First, we got these little spinners I picked up at Walmart. Those things work great in little creeks. And also, the tried and true, we got both, but we got night crawlers and red worms. I'm excited. This spot, I know we're gonna catch a new species at, and it shouldn't take too long. And then we're gonna be jumping around different rivers, different ponds. We're gonna be like exploring today, finding out what the fishing is like here. So let's get to it. And guys, I woke up this morning with a 102.5 fever, but that ain't stopping me. And you guys know me, I like to passively and actively fish at the same time if I'm ever fishing any kind of artificials. So we're gonna get a worm out there. I think we're just gonna sink it for now, weightless. Let it kind of float around, do whatever naturally, and then I'm gonna throw that spinner around. Okay, right in the middle. I'm gonna leave the bail open. Actually, in a creek this size, I probably don't even need to leave the bail open, but I'm gonna set the rod right here because I cannot put rod holders. This creek is not very deep. Some of the sections of this creek look to be like 6 inches deep. This rod we have right here is an ultralight rod. Oh, guys. No, he's off. He's off. Did you guys see that? We for sure got bit. I know it has to be the species I'm after. Oh, Colin got one. Let's go, dude. Colin got the species I am after. My little brother. Of course he's beating me even though he has one rod and I have two. That's exactly what we're after. Oh. Hold on a second. I got one. Doubled up, Colin. Nice. We did it, y'all. Yes, these are tiny fish. This is what we came here for. Oh, I swear we're not catching micros this whole time. We just had to make one stop to get a new species. He doesn't want to get seen by the big camera, so just show him on my phone. But this is a creek chub, and they blend in with the water when you release them. It's pretty crazy. Well, first new species down in Missouri. That is a creek chub. That is species number 62 for me. I'll catch one more just because we drove all the way over here. It was like a 40-minute drive just to get to this creek, and we got about a half an hour drive to our next spot. We're using a piece of worm that size. Not big at all, but for being small fish, they actually got pretty decent sized mouths. I was using a size 8 hook to catch that one, and he didn't seem to have any problem getting it down. That was a bigger one than the last one. That just popped off. There you go. Got one. Yeah. Can hardly even feel the bites. The only thing I can think of is just how good this thing would be for bass bait. It'd be insane. Awesome. All right. Well, I know you guys don't want to watch little tiny fish the whole time. I just had to get a new species out the way while we're here. But let's jump to another spot. Some bigger fish over there and some cooler fish over there for sure. So let's go. Oh, we have made it. This was quite the hike to get down here, but it looks pretty juicy. It's all muddy because it stormed last night, but that's probably gonna make the fishing better. So I'm just gonna sink 2 worms to start. Okay, probably get a couple split shots on here. These night crawlers are freaking long, man.
Do you just one, or you put on 2?
Split shot, I put on 2 because I'm gonna cast far. All right, seems like a deep pool over there. And bends in rivers, canals, and all that are traditionally pretty good. So I'll do that to start. And I don't know, I'm wondering whether I should float under a bobber. Oh my gosh, Colin, did you see that? Did you get my line? Colin, what the f, man? Yes! You cast it on top of me. Other rod, I think we're gonna throw a bobber. And for right now, we're just gonna float it. I don't really have no idea how deep this is, so I'm gonna go like a foot from the bottom. Oh, this mud is awful, man. Pros and cons to coming right after a storm. Okay. Does look like it's floating. Little bit of current, not a lot, just a little bit, which should be fine, just as long as we're not dragging on the bottom. You got a fish? It's a channel catfish? Colin got a channel cat. Oh. Got him. What is it? Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. That's not at all what we're after. I swear we're not just gonna catch little stuff the whole time, but this is a little baby green sunfish. We're getting bit for sure, guys. For certain. Come on, run. He's running a little bit with it. Oh, there we go. That was a serious bite. We got a fish, guys. Fish on. Oh, I'm feeling head shakes. But the species that I'm going after, I've never fought one before, so they could be head shakers too. Biggest fish today. Still nothing crazy and still not target species. Good bite. Ah! And Colin just caught something else. That is a normal bluegill, my friend. As far as fishing goes, it's been pretty good despite the fish not being anything giant. But that's kind of how it goes when you fish creeks and rivers and stuff, like little rivers like this. Usually you're not pulling out monsters. The pond I want to go after this, there are some bigger fish. I ended up crossing the river looking for other fish, and all I was able to catch was bluegill. Went back to the original spot, still couldn't catch anything but bluegill, so we decided with prime time running out, it was a good decision to move spots, so that's exactly what we did. My body hurts and I feel nauseous. We just stopped at another pond. This isn't actually the one we were on our way to, but it was on the way to the next pond we're going. So we fished a creek, we fished a river, now we're fishing a pond. There are two species that we're wanting to catch out of here. They will not be new for me, but he's never caught them before, so they'll be new somehow. And they're also stuff we have not caught today, so it'll probably bring us up to like 6 species caught today, which is pretty cool. Funny you should say that. We're using a full red worm. I feel like I'm seasick, but there is no sea around. We're not gonna go super far, because last time I was here like 6 months ago, we were catching them like 5 foot from shore. Oh my gosh, you know what's cool about Missouri is the rod holders actually go on the ground. Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yep, 100%. Fish on, baby. Fish on. What is it? It's a bluegill. Never mind, I'm casting far. Hi. Well, breaks a skunk here, I guess. Going a little further out. Freaking bluegill, man. Ooh. Oh, there we go. We're getting bit again. And chow. That is not a bluegill, my friend.
On worms?
Worms, yeah. This is definitely what we're after, Colin. Maybe?
Bigger bluegill.
Bigger bluegill? No. Let's see. We did not bring a net.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a new species. It's a new species.
What is it?
It's a brown bullhead. No way. Dude, I've never caught a brown bullhead before. I knew they were in here, but they were like 1 in a million in here. The barbels on the bottom of his lips are indeed black, which I believe brown bullheads are black. Yellow bullheads will have white to yellow ones. And also it's kind of got like sort of like an army pattern in the body, which I know is very typical for brown bullheads. Also the color, the black bullheads I've caught in here are like yellow or black. This one is like literally brown. But yeah, this might be a new species surprise catch. I'm so glad we stopped at the spot. I'm gonna have to do some research, but I will put up on the screen whether or not it is a black or brown bullhead. Let's get this guy back in. My body hurts so bad. Sorry, brother. Look at this. Don't leave your line around, people. Whoever this is, if you happen to be watching this video, shame on you. Sorry for the low energy, guys. I'm very much in pain and have a fever and feel like throwing up. But we're trucking on. If you guys are still watching and you're not subscribed yet, I don't think I've ever asked on my channel before, but I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers to get my silver play button. So please hit that subscribe button. Your boy would appreciate it. Full worm going back out while Colin continues to struggle. I'm only doing one rod because I don't have the energy to set up a second rod. Oh, Colin! I'm just kidding. Colin. Told you, brother.
Yeah, I just.
Well, you're staring off into space. You got a fish, my man. That's a black bullhead.
Up.
No, bottom. Never top of the mouth. Colin's about to get bit by a bullhead for the first time. Yellow bull or black bullhead. Colin's first bullhead ever. Yay! Oh,
Here's the baby.
oh my gosh. I'm gonna throw up, man. Why is he fighting so weird? I didn't even realize there was a fish. I thought I was on a log. This feels bigger. Feels slightly bigger. I cannot see.
I know.
What are you? What the heck is that? Jesus, man. Is that a flat? Oh, I thought it was a flathead. It's a big bullhead, dude. Look at that. I thought it was a flathead. Oh, biggest bullhead I've ever caught. This is a black bullhead, it appears. I literally thought it was a bit like a small flathead at first because its head was so big. Ooh. Dang, man, this is like a straight swamp, but the fish are killing it over here. All right. Well, we didn't catch a yellow bullhead, but I feel like moving spots. Need to sit down in the car again. So we're gonna move to one more spot. It is about like a 45-minute drive though, so let's go get it. Well, here we are at the last spot for this video. Big old pond behind me. This is like one of the first places. Actually, I think this is the first place I ever fished in Missouri, well over a year ago. The guy that showed me the spot unfortunately has passed away, so we're gonna catch a fish for him. This is for Daryl, even though we're probably gonna get kicked out like immediately, but you know what, whatever. All right, under a bobber. That was the OG way. We did it here before. There's like a big kind of grass line here. We're gonna fish just past the grass line because that's kind of where the fish sit in ambush out there. And I can probably get a rod holder in the ground. Oh my gosh. Did you see that, Colin? Yep. Like the worm's like completely gone now. First time we came here it was so windy. Right now it's pretty chill. I do have kind of a small hook, but the fish in here are bigger, so maybe I want to upsize my hook. We'll see. If I miss a couple more bites like that, then I'll throw on a bigger hook. But for right now, I think we probably get it done. Probably get it done. Yeah, just right past the weed line. This is also the very first place I ever fished live minnows way back in the day. This is what made me fall in love with live minnows. All right, we're gonna get our other rod set up. I think I'm just gonna set this down. Oh, fish on, dude. Oh, he dropped it. I put the rod down and started going into the water. Yeah, might as well. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Fish on, baby. That's, I think, one of the two species we're after. Yep, sure is. They always get so much bigger here compared to Arizona. I don't know why. No idea why. I've never caught one this big in Arizona. I know we caught one earlier today, but I wanted to catch one that wasn't like bait size. And that is a green sunfish. I guess I occasionally catch them this size in Arizona, but goodbye, sir. Jeez. Throwing on a good old rooster tail. I was getting close to freaking throwing up at that last spot, man. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just being in the sun, because now we're in the shade.
Oh my.
Oh, Colin got him. What do you got? No, but that's a big one, dude. Heck yeah, man. We're gonna throw the spinner around. Let me know if you want to help get him off.
I might not be a professional fisherman, but...
That's Colin's greengale hybrid you guys are looking at right now. I can't with this moss, dude. Look at this, guys. This is every cast. Just having a treble hook out there, I don't think it's the right move. And that is why we brought bait as well. Full worm. No, that's too big. 3/4 of a worm. We're seeking this jump. Let's get it way out there. Boom.
My cat is further than your cat.
Oh yeah? We way out there right now. It's standing up still, which makes me think there's a fish on it. Should we just set the hook? Fish on. What are you? Another one. This is what we're catching over and over again. Green sunfish and green gill hybrids. I'm exhausted and sick. We had a great day though. I think we caught like 7 or 8 species between Colin and I. Solid day. Very cool to see how the fishing is 1,000 miles away from home. A lot of the same stuff, but what's super common here isn't like common or existent at all in Arizona, and vice versa. Very different weathers, very different climates. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the change of scenery. Appreciate you as always, and I will see you next week.